The service you expect.
And the tip-off with our officials tonight, Larry Nixon, Eric Coburn, and Kevin Brown. The tip is going to be called by Bouncy. They'll be going right to left.
Let's take a minute. Number one seed. Here comes Silverado. For 36 months.
And the McFarland hands. Or no crack right out. Jeremy looking, gets it to the left elbow. Camp got a touch. Now into McFarland's hands for the first time in the game. Got the return pass from Water.
McFarland. $1,000 bonus cash. So bring it on.
Anthony Davis on the run. Randy's going to pull it up. He's looking, still looking for a reverse, and it's now into the hands of Chad Clinton. Chad to the left wing side to Randy on a shot fake. Randy right back to Chad on the right wing side. Ren's trying to post up. He'll pop out to the corner. Randy left open for three. Off the rim. Long rebound. Tipped out. Who wants it? Clinton gets it back to Plymouth. Now Randy. Randy dribbles into the lane. Layup. And he draws the bar.
Randy misses the outside shot. What does a good shooter do when he misses the outside shot? He goes right to the hole. The next series gets fouled and he's at the line.
So, to the line will go Randy Davis. Randy, 74% from the charity stripe. 88 out of 119 on the season for him. Randy will deliver the free throw, and the first point of the game belongs to the Pilgrims. Randy, 74% this season from the charity stripe. 88 out of 119. Now make it 89 out of 120. Second free throw of the contest by Randy. It is up and it is good.
Foul is on Jeremy Waddell.
So it's 2-0 Plymouth. Bossy with the basketball. This is Waddell on the right wing side of McFarland. McFarland looking after for some help. No one in the middle there to help out. So now it's into the hands of the far side. Taken there by McFarland, and the lead deflected off the hands. Going to make that Matt Vander turnover Bossy.
There's your first turnover of the game. Doesn't turn into points because it went out of bounds, so Plymouth has the ball.
Again, they're averaging 12 turnovers a game as Evansville Bossy. Randy Davis with the basketball gets fouled at midcourt in O'Cora. Chad Clinton with it. He's going to reverse, popping out Palmer. Down to the right side to Chad. Top of the key Renz over into the hands of Davis. Top of the key window looking now over to Clinton on the right wing side. Chad to the left wing of the window again. Chad lob for Chad, Lamb scores!
That play.
4-0 Plymouth. 6.5 left to go. They're in the first. Bossy basketball. Waddell in trouble with Clinton on him. Hands it off to McFarland. The money man at the top of the key goes in left side. Spin ball traveled.
Yes, good call, Tony. That's a summer league lot play that looks gorgeous in the summer, but it's travel at the Indiana State Championship game.
Yeah, fine. Didn't agree with that call, but that's what ends up getting whistled. Palmer inbounds. Man-to-man press here. And Clinton breaks it across the timeline. Chad looking, still looking. Now he's got a call, set play. He'll take it to the right side. Now stop on a dime. Give it to Palmer outside the arc, top of the key. Palmer to Renz, down into the hands of Wendell. Jared looking, can't flash through, so it's Palmer. Into Clinton, no back door at the right elbow. So Chad holds on, takes his man around the run. Spin on Mander, way up, Goldie, through the foul.
All week long, the coaches were talking in film about how close Evansville Bossy plays us every team that they play. So we were looking for back doors, we're looking for back screens, diagonal screens, and we're looking to take the ball to the hole on the ball fake, and that's exactly what Chad did there.
Clock stops at 5:56. The first free throw by Chad is up and good. Mentioned Chad, the team's best free throw shooter at 85%. And he is on the board for the first time. Here's the second free throw. It is up and that is good. So Clinton gets both free throws. He's got 4 points. He had a field goal earlier. So it's 6-0 Plymouth. Bossy basketball. There's the one-on-one opportunity there for Courtney Johnson and a foul call. Plymouth was late on the left side.
Big Palmer is really quick. So is everybody there playing. Courtney Johnson is very quick for a 6'6 guy, 6'5 guy.
Inbound is coming up here for Bossy. Into the hands of Johnson. We want baseline. Lost the battle. Went up his hand. Plymouth basketball.
Third turnover for Evansville Bossy. They're playing defense tonight, Tony. They're playing against defense tonight.
shooter is Jacob from the floor this season. Randy Davis has it across the timeline. Randy pulling up, gives it up to the right side, put outside of the arc. Champ looking, still looking. He's going to hold up. Looking still inside, nothing happening. So it's Palmer out at the top of either Randy left wing side. Jared got in his way, so he couldn't make a move to his right. So it's now a pass off to Clinton. Clinton runs into Jacob Palmer. Now Palmer will settle it down a little bit. Down goes Wendell on the screen. No call. Here's Rams on the right side. Takes his man. Extra way up. Missed it. Rebound. Here comes William McFarland. Left way up. Left wing side. Nice catch. And there's a shot by Johnson. Back there. Right on Randy Davis.
Randy running the floor.
Randy on the run. In and out. Kicked it to the corner. 3 by Rams. Off the rim. And a rebound taken by Bossy. They're on the run again. Johnson. Touchdown by Palmer. Then he threw it away. First ball taken by Wendell. One down to beat. Can he beat Wendell? Layup. Score.
Jared Wendell one-on-one.
Bossy basketball. Out of the Collins hand. McFarland drops over to Randy. Palmer good play. Steps over to Bossy. There it is in there. By Lander. Lander tries to go inside. Nothing getting open for Bossy. There's a lob in. It's caught leaping in the air by Johnson. Keeps it back out. Lander. And right to Wendell. Palmer. On the run. Palmer. To Wendell. His way up and tip. Score!
Jared Wendell from Palmer. 10-0. No timeout by Bossy.
Right with the basketball. One-on-one. Bullets one. And there's Bossy's first point. And Brian Kemp, the recipient of a great pass. So they score with 4 minutes remaining in the first. Plymouth right back. Davis to Clinton on the right side. Chad goes up strong. Short arms. A tip back out. Right to Wendell. Quickly over to Rams left wing side. Wind skip pass. Randy on the right wing. No shot. Randy now takes on his man. Right baseline drive. Layup. Score.
To the hill.
12-2 Pilgrims. Waddell into the hands of Johnson. In the offense. They're half court right now. Waddell the junior tries to take on Clinton. Right elbow jumper. No good. Long rebound right into the hands of Johnson again. And he is fouled by Randy Davis.
And he picks up his first team's first. Tony, every basket we have is a layup, and then we have 4 free throws. Again, the first quarter of the state championship game is hard to shoot. Everything's different here. Your energy level's high. So what do? You take it to the hole and make it.
So to the charity stripe will be Courtney Johnson.
Courtney with a great offensive rebound. That's the one thing Jack cannot afford.
Yep.
To let Bossy get second opportunity.
102 offensive rebounds. After that one, 330 points for Johnson, and he's a lefty. He delivers, and he short arms the free throw.
They look a little bit like Northwood right now. They look like they're just a little bit not comfortable yet playing. They will get there by the end of the first quarter, I'm sure. But right now, we're taking advantage of it when they can.
Second free throw by Johnson coming out. Delivers, and that one is out. Rebound. From the Bradley screen, not much comfortable there. Did it. Plymouth on the offense. Randy Davis with a spin again, looking to jump. And there's Palmer at the point. He'll try to dribble into the right elbow, kicked it off the point. Wendell, left wing side Davis. Davis dribbles in, baseline drive, score!
Randy Davis taking it to the hole, and they're not stopping him with help side defense.
14-2 Plymouth. Nobody's coming to help. Lander to the right left wing side. Into the hands now of McFarland. Now back into the hands of Waddell. Back to McFarland. One-on-one with Randy. Lost the ball off the split. Plymouth ball. And a timeout is called. 14-2 Plymouth. Back after this. 30-second timeout on AM 1050 Sports.
There are no guarantees in financial markets. If there were, most of us probably wouldn't need to put much thought into retirement or long-term care insurance or tax-efficient investment strategies. So, when markets move up and down, all the doors advises our long-term approach to level-based financial allocation principles designed with all market conditions in mind. For more information, call Dwayne Miller or Jim Baldwin at 936-2006. Securities offered through Linsco Private Ledger. Member NASB SIPC.
Welcome back here Plymouth on top 14-2 at Conseco Fieldhouse in the state championship game. Plymouth shooting 56% from the floor. The Bulldogs of Evansville Bossy only 20%. Plymouth is Bossy into 5 turnovers and Plymouth has 0. Randy Davis already with 6 points. Jared Wendell with 4 and Chad Clinton 4. So we balanced out the scoring. We're taking it to the hole. We have no threes at this point. We've missed the 2 that we've tried. We are taking it to the hole, and their help side defense is not able to stop Randy at this point.
So Plymouth has a 14-2 lead here. We're in the first quarter. And again, the defense has created the offense. Looking over the official over here. He's catching his breath. Hey, I'll tell you, I'm glad I'm right here, not you.
I'm impressed, but I don't know. We'll wait and see. Yep, here they come.
We're going to press the inbound.
This is what you do when you're struggling in first quarter. You come out and press.
Randy Davis has the basketball. Palmer kind of trailing behind, but Randy gets it across the timeline. Randy's going to attack. Kick it to the Clinton. Shot fake on a 3. Dribbles in to the elbow. Kicked it out left wing to Randy. Randy kicks it to the top to Chad again. Good 2-man ball right there. Chad calls the play. Chad trying to go on a right angle high. Top of the key to Palmer. Over left wing to Renz. JR still looking. There's Randy at the right angle high. Randy looking inside, nothing happening to Chad again. Chad now looking for the line to Randy, underneath for the line, 2!
That's the diagonal screen play they've been working on all week. Again, a back screen.
16-2 Plymouth.
Bossy did not react to that back screen.
Off to the right wing side, it's Camp. Camp dribbles with the left hand, just got it off to Lander, pass deflected, but right back into the hands of Waddell. Waddell, one-on-one with Palmer, dribbles through, traffic, layup, score. Wow. Well, they got the matchup they wanted on that one, and Waddell was unstoppable there. 16-4 Plymouth. Randy Davis has the basketball. Randy to the right side to Clinton. Clinton now into the hands of Palmer. Outside the arc, right elbow. Now to Wendell. Wendell to Renz, left wing side. Renz, now to Randy. Right side of Clinton again to Palmer. 16-4. Put it loud underneath the Wendell. Oh, he tried to dump it off to Clinton, and it's stolen away by Bossy. It's a tough pass to handle.
Wasn't looking for it. Just caught him off guard.
Waddell on the right side goes up strong. His shot no good. Rebound off of Clinton. Retaken by Bossy. No, Randy, can he save it? He calls the timeout. Not even going out of bounds. Great effort by Randy Davis.
Falls into the press box and gets the timeout.
So with that 30-second timeout, we'll take another one ourselves. 16-4 the score. Plymouth on top on AM 1050 Sports. Good call by Dean.
Let's see now if we slow it up, go for one. They go with a trap. They're trying everything to get themselves fired up.
Sees an opening, dumped it out the window, but he juggled it a little bit, so that forced that took the shot away. Now to Clinton. Back to Randy at the top of the key. Looking for somebody underneath. Nothing happening. Back out to Chad. We'll hold on to it here for a little bit.
Great.
Creating a little space. 2-3 here, my Bossy. Skip to the right corner, Renz. Renz down low. Palmer finds Wendell underneath for 2.
Great ball movement. Another layup.
And now it's 18-4 Plymouth. We're in the first quarter.
6 points for Jared.
Lander on the right wing side for Bossy, looking for some help. So he goes one-on-one here with Wendell, kicked it to the corner. Waddell kicked it back out. Camp looking inside. He's out no man's land. Now worked over to McFarland, one-on-one with Davis. McFarland pulls it out and switch defensively to Renz. Now McFarland tries to get by double team. Good play by Palmer. Kicked it over to Lander. Baseline jumper good just inside the arc in front of our broadcast location. Down to 10 seconds to go. Plymouth with the basketball. Clinton looking. Clinton dribbles. Kick it to the wing, Randy. 3 seconds. Randy at 3 at the horn. Off the rim. He got Palmer at the buzzer. Off the rim. No good. Well, we got 2 shots in under, 5 seconds there. But Plymouth, after 1 quarter, has an 18-6 lead on AM 1050 Sports. From outside the arc. Plymouth will have the basketball as Palmer will inbound right in front of the media table in the midcourt, right to Chad Clinton.
Points in the paint, 12 for Plymouth, 4 for Bossy. That answers your question.
Palmer, nice move, got around Waddell, but Renz, oh boy, left pass slipped out of his hands and barely got to Randy. Now over to Clinton. Right back to Randy. Right side, got the baseline attempt, but then he shut down. Skip pass underneath to the low block. Clinton to an open Wendell in the corner for 3. Got it!
Jared Wendell.
Jared Wendell.
Big time, career game for Jared so far.
That's his 22nd 3 of the season, 21-6 Plymouth. On the right wing side. Worked around, here's a 3 by Waddell. No good, long rebound right to Wendell. He falls down as he got bumped, and no call. But it's Plymouth basketball, and Renz will bring it across the timeline. To the left side, Randy. Shot fake, Randy, shot fake, or I should say, trying to make a move, could not. Now to Clinton. Clinton goes in for a break, baseline drive, knocked out of his hands.
Good defense.
Now went off McFarland. So the Plymouth basketball inbounding left of the basket for the Pilgrims.
McFarland showed how quick he is and how quick his hands are. Stripped Chad on the way up.
Renz to Wendell. Now to Clinton. To the right side to Wendell again. To Renz. Jason finds Clinton. Lob for Renz. Punches. Too far underneath. Makes a dribble. Kicked it to the corner where Wendell wasn't expecting it. And it goes out of bounds.
Second turnover from Plymouth. Both turnovers have been on good passes. It's just that we weren't expecting that they were so good.
21-6 still. Plymouth with the lead. 6:45 and counting to go in the second. Bossy basketball. It'll be Lander with it. He's on the right side, trying to inlet. Nice catch by Camp. Down into Camp, tries to go in, folds up a 5-footer and hits.
His second basket.
Clinton will bring it up court on the right wing side. Nice crossover, kicks it into Randy's hands. We're in the front court, working the offense of the Pilgrims. Going left to right on your radio dial. Jason Renz, top of the key to Clinton. Chad looking. One bounce pass to Palmer. An air pass to Randy. Air pass to Clinton for three, right wing off the back of the rim. Long rebound to Johnson. And here comes Evansville Bossy. Still 21-8, but Bossy with the basketball. McFarland wants a one-on-one. Used the screen. Here's a 17-footer good. He just popped and shot that, baby.
Finally got relaxed.
Here's a quick lead the other way for Clinton. Spin move, ball knocked out of bounds off of Bossy. Good call by the official. At least it looked like from our vantage point. I may be wrong. Well, we got replay up here, so maybe we might see that pending if they will get the replay in time. They won't. It'll be inbound Plymouth. Clinton has the basketball. Randy pops out to accept. Randy using the high screen. Nothing happening right now. Tries to find Palmer, who pops out outside of the arc. Jacob looking, still looking, still looking. There's a zip over to the near side to Chad Clinton. CC will get it into the hands of Randy Davis. Randy picks up his dribble, pass deflected. Clinton able to save it. Chewing off clock, which now is down to 5:24 to go here in the second. Plymouth leading 21-10.
A little out of sync. Let's see if we can get it back together.
Palmer spinning, looking. There's Randy. Patience of virtue here. Randy gets the matchup he wants against three. Layup. No foul, or no bucket, but he gets fouled on the ground.
Great move. He recognized how close the defense was. He spun and took him to the hole, beat him, and a hand check is called.
That foul will be on McFarland.
His first.
That's the third team foul now on Evansville Bossy. Pitiful inbound. Jason Renz. Ball left of the basket and to Palmer. He'll kick it out to Clinton. CC gets it to Palmer. Now over to Renz. To Davis. Randy stops. Now he got a hold. Tries to go and shot fake, knocked off his knee, and that's going to be Evansville Bossy basketball.
Yeah, Bossy's finally tightening it up back into the lane now. They're going to try to suck it in and back it up a little bit, make it shoot from out. It's harder to get the layups than it was in the first quarter.
It will be Landers bringing the ball up the court. This is another one of his duties that he's successful doing. Now to McFarland, one-on-one with Renz. McFarland wants to take him. Help side, Randy stops the drive. Now McFarland in trouble. Renz guarding him. Randy goes for the help. Skip pass, intercepted. Palmer picked it off in the lane. And now here we go the other way with Renz. Renz tries to dribble through traffic. Kicked it to the ring. Wendell shot fake three. He dribbles it. Pull-up jumper. Got it.
Jared Wendell.
From 5 feet away on his drive, he just stopped and popped it. 23-10 Plymouth.
11 points for Jared Wendell.
Landers with the basketball. Just gets it over into the hands of Rhino Rice. Now work free to McFarland. McFarland to the right baseline. Pass intercepted by Wendell Wall, but he lost it. Shot fake put up by Brendel Rice. Rice was Johnny on the spot on that deflection, and he scored to Bossy, 23-12. Davis has the basketball up on the left angle. Top of the key to Palmer. Right side Wendell. Wendell looking, still looking, popping out Renz. JR still looking. Now to the left elbow, Clinton. Clinton looking inside. Now he wants to take his man on, but Landers stopped him. Back up to the top to Renz again. Renz looking inside, still nothing happening. Renz down to the middle man, Randy. Back door into Wendell for two.
Jared Wendell again. 13 points.
And Bridell Rice goes down holding his nose.
He got an elbow in the nose there from Jared as he was going up.
Jared Wendell, another big bucket. That's 13 on the game for him. How about this performance?
Unbelievable.
By the Plymouth senior. And a timeout has been called. We'll take another break. The Pilgrims leading 25-12 over Bosse and AM 1050 Sports. Jeremy Waddell will bring it across the timeline. Worked over to Lander. Matt Lander, 381 points this season for Bosse. There's a skip to the near side. One-on-one, McFarland shoots over Palmer and scores. McFarland just hung around the near side there and got the matchup he wanted against Palmer. 25-14 now in favor of Plymouth. They have the basketball. Quinton will get it over to Palmer, now to Renz. Renz, nothing happening, so now Randy takes it one-on-one, kicks to the right corner window. Popping out to Randy again. One-on-one again. Randy goes in for the layup. Scores!
It's been a while since Randy had pulled the trigger.
Yep.
He gets to the lane and gets to the basket.
27-14 Plymouth. That's right, Larry. It's been a little while. Randy has pulled the trigger, but he did there and hit the target. Lander one-on-one with Wendell. Got it into the hands and slung around to the near side. McFarland one-on-one with Davis scores.
Yeah, they made a move now. They're putting McFarland down low.
Yep. Here's Clinton on the right wing side. Has put it back on the offense quickly. Palmer, the Renz, Wendell far corner. A three on the way. Got it!
Jared
Wendell! Amazing! 16 points tonight.
He's lighting it up. See his dad standing up there cheering for him, wiping his brow.
His second three on the evening. On the far corner, Lander. Top of the key. McFarland again. Worked around and handled there by Waddell. To Lander. Lander backs it back up. Over to the near side, McFarland. McFarland one-on-one with Randy. Bullets went underneath. Good job on the help side by Renz. Was that Palmer that deflected it away, Larry?
Jason Renz.
All right. I got screened on the play, so I couldn't tell who did it.
Only Jack Edison could look at it, but Jason said, get down there quicker. He deflected the pass. Give him a break there. But anyway, that's the way Jack is, perfection.
That's why we're 20.
That's right.
That's why we're 24-2 coming into today. 29-16 Plymouth. Plymouth basketball. Davis to Palmer. Renz looking. Popping out Wendell now. To Palmer at the right elbow. Jacob one-on-one. Stops. Now Clinton will take the top of the key over to Randy left side. Good ball movement. Skip past Wendell on the right side. Top of the key again. Palmer. Palmer with it. Got around his man. Goes up. Strong. Forced it up. Couldn't get it to roll. Rebound into the hands of Waddell. And here comes Evansville Bosse. Well, Waddell not afraid to bring it up the court. Gets over to McFarland. One-on-one with Wendell. McFarland tries to get by Wendell on the help side. Dished off the pass and a foul on Palmer, apparently. He did not get over in time, says the official.
Jacobs first. But it does let McFarland know that we're going to take that charge if he drives in there.
29-16 in favor of Plymouth. Inbound Bosse. That's only the Plymouth fourth team foul. Here's an inbound pass thrown away. He tried to go into the paint. Randy got the steal. Dumped it to Clint. Back to Randy. Shot fake put up. He can't block. Loose ball. Back to Wendell. He got fouled. No call. There it was. All right.
Yep. Couldn't hear the whistle with the crowd noise. Jared Wendell's going to the line to shoot too. We're just quicker to the ball than they are right now.
The official was there on the spot, but again, we didn't hear the whistle. I know I didn't. So it's still 29-16. Plymouth. Wendell will go to the free throw line for the Pilgrims.
Byron Falls was getting set to check in here.
17 of 31 this season from the charity stripe. There's it rolling out.
First thing, he has not done perfect. He has 16 points right now in this game. Big Palmer getting a breather. Byron in there. Again, these key moves off the bench by Jake and possibly Nick.
Free throw up, good. So Wendell hits.
17 points.
30-16 your score. Bosse with the basketball. Waddell has it. Jeremy gets over to Lander. Now a one-on-one matchup with Johnson and Falstich. Johnson stopped and Randy deflected it off of Johnson. Plymouth basketball. Great help side by Randy Davis.
Byron up in his chest, made him go baseline, and then Randy came over and they double teamed him and he lost the ball.
Falstich inbounds. Randy's got the basketball. Across the timeline he comes with the dribble. Randy, one-on-one with Lander, gets it into Clinton's hands. Clinton looking, still looking. Now he's got McFarland guarding him.
He's trying to go for one shot here. He wants the spacing so they're not counting.
Down to 32 seconds left to go in the first half.
Big lead here, so this is a great thing to do by the coaching staff, and we have the players that can do it without turning it over.
Davis got the count now. Wins it, dips the ball off. It's 18 seconds. There's Clinton. McFarland guards him with 15 seconds.
Up to a 3 count on Chad, and then he makes a move.
Chad to the far side window. Window with 8 seconds to Randy, 6 seconds. Randy goes in for the drive, hops through, a shot, no foul. Bossy gets over there. Randy from behind is going to foul a Bossy player at 2.4 seconds left.
Randy picks up his second foul with 2.4 seconds left. It was a frustration foul because he got blocked there and was trying to get his own rebound. I think Nick Knight is going to come in just to make sure he doesn't pick up anything else here with 2 seconds left. That was a hurt one.
So Bossy will have 2.4 seconds to get the link to the court and a shot away. Jack, a little animated with Randy on that last foul.
Going long here, I bet, Tony.
Here's the long lead. The pass is going to be taken by McFarland. Pulls up a long three. In and out. That one almost went in, but it did not. Well, one half down. 30-16. Plymouth over Evansville Bossy. Our first half is brought to you by U.S. Granules Corporation. U.S. Granules Corporation, proud to support Plymouth sports. It's time for a half. Hard to believe Jack at one time was an assistant wrestling coach.
Yes, I saw that. Interesting stats that they put together here.
Well, his men are going to grapple for 2 more quarters.
Not much substitute by either team.
Nope. Evansville Bossy will now be going left to right.
Plymouth will be ending the game right in front of us, offensively.
And it's going to be handled by McFarland. One-on-one with Clinton. McFarland uses a high screen. Doesn't get an opening he wants, though, so he'll reverse it with a pass to the left side to Waddell. Waddell one-on-one with Randy. Stutter step a little bit. Got it back to camp. We're trying to get Johnson free on the low block. Oh, we lost McFarland. A new spin recovery by Palmer. Oh, but it gets called for the slack foul instead of the deflection.
Palmer picks up his second. Stripped the ball on the way up, and the official felt there was contact there. And we're going to put Cardell McFarland at the line. Again, Cardell on the weak side, Tony. He came across the weak side and picked up that ball. Down low.
So Cardell McFarland will go to the free throw line where this kid is 67%. He's a good shooter no matter what he's doing as he drains the first one here. So Bossy gets a point without the clock ticking. 30-17. And McFarland goes for point number 8. It's up, in and out. No good. Rebound Plymouth. Renz outlets to Clinton. Up ahead to Wendell. Barely caught it before defensive arm got through. Randy with it now on the right angle high. Now to Wendell. Zips it over to Clinton. Popping out Palmer. Right side Randy. Randy to Clinton, or Wendell. At the top of the key. Now to Renz. Now to Clinton again. Over to Palmer.
Beautiful.
Palmer looks for help. This Wendell at the right elbow. He hangs on, gets it back out to Palmer, around to Randy. A 3 on the way. It's up and it's off the rim. It'll be about tipped off back to Renz. Wendell with another great offensive rebound tip. Clinton to Palmer. Palmer, trying to get it to Randy, intercepted by Randy. And then Renz got his hand in, gets the ball back. Loose to Randy. Randy goes up strong, balls the foul.
Randy almost ran over the official. Unbelievable action, I tell you. Tony's doing a great job trying to call it. Wow, that was amazing. Jason Renz on the floor, scrapping for the ball. They didn't call a quick jump, which was a great call. He gets it to Randy, and Randy turns and goes to the hole and gets fouled.
Davis will have the basketball at the free throw line, and the first one is up. Get in there. It does.
Randy picks up his 11th point. Didn't catch that foul. It is should be on. Catch it here in a second.
Second free throw by Randy, and he's now 4 for 4 from the line. So it's 32-17 Plymouth. Bossy with the basketball. Lander has it. Crossover on Wendell. Nothing happens, though. Now Lander goes in. Through an elbow and up. Oh, a blocking foul. Hold on, Wendell.
Ooh, that was a tough call.
Jack pops up and gives him the bird look like, what? You gotta be kidding me.
That's right. It's exactly
When you get that kind of look, you know as an official, you probably there's something guessing your call. Inbound to Bossy. Johnson able to work it off left side, Camp to the corner, almost picked off by Clinton. McFarland has it. McFarland looking for some help out high. And there it is in the front of Waddell. Run it up by Wendell, one-on-one. Waddell wants to take the right baseline, shut down on the Plymouth defense. He's in all kinds of trouble now. Lost the ball. Better reach in, foul by Rand. Stops the clock.
Mitchell's getting a little picky-tacky here now. That's 2 in a row. We had a nice trap there, no hands moving. And let's see who else is going to go against. It's going to go against Jared Wendell. His second.
Oh, Wendell, okay, one on Rand. Renzi was there on the help side. Neither of them looked at the foul. But one gets guard, but now Bossy off the inbound. Waddell has it on the right side to the corner. Randall. He dribbles into the paint. Layup shot. Short on it. Big rebound. Johnson and a foul on the floor, and Randy called for it.
Randy just picked up his third. I think we need to talk here. Relax a second. We just picked up 3 fouls in less than a minute here.
And Jack now left wandering around.
What did he do with Randy? Randy just picked up his 3rd foul.
Here's the inbound by Bossy. Lander gets it out high, caught by Johnson, then he lost it, and he saved it before it went over and back. Gets it now in the hands of Camp. Uses a high screen. Work 3 is a shot up, short on rebound, tip. Randy grabs it, but he gets fouled, no call. Camp gets it back. He goes up strong, draws a foul. That's a foul on Camp.
Wow. Jason Rins really set him up for that. He flopped on that beautiful one. Jason was also very low under the basket. You don't get that call under the basket, but...
there's nobody better than Jason Rins at taking the charge.
No, there is no one better.
Nobody.
Randy comes out now. Here, Nick Geiner needs to give us some great minutes, and he's been doing that all through the sectional and regionals and semi-state.
Palmer will inbound, and it's going to be the Nightlinger. He dribbles through, and he's going to get it off to Clinton. Clinton dribbles through traffic across the midcourt. Clinton had no place to pass it off, and now it's Palmer at the top. Shot fake on a 3, hops to the elbow, around the ribs, down to Clinton. Over the window on the near wing to the corner. Nightlinger good. Ball movement by the Pilgrims. Here's Clinton on the right side, popping out Rams. Rams looks for a back door, nothing happening. There's Nightlinger on the left wing side. Now to window again. Jared looking on a pass fake, gets it into Clinton's hands on the right side. Right angle high, Clinton one-on-one with Lander. Doesn't take him, now he will. Goes up to the baseline. He's denied fight this Connor Palmer. Underneath the basket, up to Nightlinger. A throwing away off to the right. Rebound loose, took out of bounds. Last touch stop for Clinton.
Right. That's a good call by the official. Nice look by Nick, just didn't go down.
Good ball movement by Plymouth, but again, it's another possession. We don't come up with nothing. 32-17. Plymouth still on top here. 5:32 to go in the third.
Got to rely on defense now. Our offense struggling a little.
On the right wing side, it's Camp. Looking inside, nothing happening. Now dump it off to Johnson. Quickly underneath. Stolen by Palmer.
That's what we're talking about.
Now Renz will grab the basketball across the timeline to the near side. Now they're going to take him, son. He'll kick it to the corner. Wide open 3 on the way by Clinton.
Great look by Nick Geiner. Chad Clinton finishes.
Chad Clinton with the home run. 35-17 Plymouth.
That was a huge basket with Randy on the bench.
Lander with it on the left wing side to the top, almost picked up by Nightlinger at top defensively. Now Camper dumped it off. Here's McFarland up strong. Draws the foul and scores.
Wow, Jake standing straight, never moved. But we're getting some serious fouls getting called. The first half, they kind of just let him play.
Yep. That's 14 fouls now on Plymouth, and we've got just under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Good news is that was on Nick and not Jake. That's Nick's first.
To the free throw line goes McFarland. And he buries the first and the only shot he'll get to make it a three-point play, 35-20, just like that. Bossy trying to make a little comeback. Clinton in trouble, breaks the press with a pass up ahead to Renz. Bounces it over to Palmer. Palmer trying to create a little space with McFarland on him. Palmer gets it to the corner. Renz spots up for 3, off to the right, no good. Rebound tipped out. Over the back on Plymouth. That'll be Clinton.
Right now, all the fouls going against us. That's Chad's first. I thought Jason had room to take that to the hole, but he wanted to finish it with a 3, and let me tell you, he's been hitting them lately.
He's the team's best three-point shooter coming into the state final, so I don't know if I can fault him too much for that, other than maybe a few more passes would have been good, but he's open. That's his shot.
That's his shot. He's just got to put it down.
15-point lead here for Plymouth for now, 35-20, 4:35 left to go here in the third. Lander brings it across the timeline. Evansville Bossy playing a little confidence now.
Right, trying to break the momentum and get it on their side.
McFarland tries to dribble through. Got by Nylinger. Pumps a long jumper. No good for 15. Good rebound by Wendell. Jared Wendell, folks. This kid's playing with a mission. They'll get the pass from Palmer. Worked around the rims on the right side to Palmer again. Quickly over to Nylinger, pops out. Now to Clinton near side. Guarded up by Lander in front of us. Now into the hands of Wendell. Top of the key, it's Palmer. Palmer looking for an elbow lead. It's going on the left side through the cut through by Clinton. Clinton on the far side with the basketball. Still looking. They'll get it out to Wendell at the point. Jared at the top. Guarded up high by Brydell Rice. Rice all over him. No call. Reds gets fouled out high by Camp.
Brian Camp picks up his first.
Stops the clock at 3:51.
Bossy's 13 foul, only 13 foul of the half.
And a timeout is called. The media timeout. So with that timeout, we'll take a 30-second break. 35-20. Plymouth on top with 3:51 left in the third on AM 1050 Sports. This juncture with a risk of literally having to get in foul trouble, despite the fact that Randy wants to get in. Clinton with the basketball, almost got fouled. Clinton pinned himself in the corner, forced a bad pass. Palmer got it back on the deflection. Now to Rance. He goes up strong, dumped it off. There's Nylinger. Clinton got it back and scored.
Nylinger, nice rebound.
Nick Nylinger with a beautiful finish, 37-20 Plymouth.
You never know when your number's going to be called, and it's Nick's call tonight because of Randy getting into foul trouble.
McFarland to the left wing side. Lander, baseline jumper, blocked. Still made it. A hand was on that shot, and it still went in. From about 15 feet out on the wing. Wow. You don't usually see that. Here's Clinton to the right baseline drive. Couldn't get it. Tipped up. Who wants it? It's into the hands of Evansville Bossy. Brought up, and then stolen back by Plymouth. Nylinger. Scored! Nick Nylinger finished it off. 39-22 on a huge bucket by Nick Nylinger.
Well, I saw Chad Clinton talking to him in the timeout. You know, you can't be scared out here in a state championship game. We're good, and that's the kind of thing Chad was telling him. Nick comes out here with a great steal and then finishes and gets fouled. Going for his 5th point here.
Nylinger will get to the free throw line.
Jack Edison said in the pregame show, you got to watch for people to step up. Well, it's our kids that are stepping up.
And the free throw's up and good.
5 points for Nick Nylinger.
40-22. With the basketball. This is McFarland. He tries to dump it up. Stolen away by Plymouth to pick it back by Bossy. To the far corner Landers. Left baseline drive. Hops through. Pulls up jumper. Missed it from 10. Tipped out. And then loose ball. Pick it back by Lander who saved it. To the right side. Trying to move in. And now we got a whistle and a foul called on Plymouth.
Wendell picks up his 3rd. So now Wendell with 3. Jack saying, man, I can't have any more fouls.
He's right. The Hall of Fame coach is right. You can't afford to have any more fouls played. It'll be a 1-1 now here for Evansville Bossy from this point on. And we got 2:41 left to go in the third. This is tough right here now. Randy Davis is going to check in for Jared Wendell. How about Jared Wendell?
16 points in the first half for Jared. The brought us through that first half.
Price at the free throw line. Get ready to hit. It's up. It's good. 40-23 Plymouth. Second free throw coming up for Price. A 6'3" junior. Here it is. It's up and that is no good. Rebound to Plymouth. No, back to Price. He's stolen away from the Pilgrims and scored 40-25. Plymouth tries to break the press here. Clinton will across the timeline with the dribble. They'll get it into the hands of Rams. Far side to Palmer. Now to Nylinger. Nylinger to Clinton, or make that Davis. Now to Clinton. To Renz. Renz to Randy on the right angle high. Randy back out to Chad. Left side Palmer. Palmer. He's out by his man. Goes baseline, and he's fouled by Camp on the baseline.
Camp very unhappy with that call, but I thought he checked him off to push him out of bounds.
Jack goes to Palmer. Son, don't paint yourself in the baseline corner like that. Don't get yourself in trouble.
He's up in the air with nowhere to go, but the official's whistle bailed him out.
Inbound coming up here for the Pilgrims right of the basket. Jason Renz will do the honors here. Renz looks and finds Davis off the inbound. So the left corner drives into the paint, lost the ball. Got it back to Palmer at the top. Still looking, now Randy. To Clinton. Near side, Neinlinger. Neinlinger down to Renz. Renz tries to create some space here at the elbow. Finds the man, Clinton popping through. He's with it outside the perimeter. Down to 1:42 to go here in the third. 40-25 Plymouth. Randy Davis looks at the clock. It shows a minute 36 left. Randy at the right elbow, Palmer, nothing inside. Back out to Randy again. Out to Clinton. Chad gets a count, gets to the lane, dumped it off Neinlinger. Reverse layup, score!
McNider now has 7 points.
42-25 Plymouth. Here's Lander to the right side, handled by Price again. Backdoor lead to Johnson, turns, fires up strong, scores and draws the foul. He is just tough when he gets inside that volleyball line, Larry.
Yeah, he just got the ball too low there. Courtney picked up his first 2 points of the game.
He's got a little area. It's in between the blocks and below the volleyball line. He's virtually unstoppable. And he caught the basketball right in that area, on the left side of the basket. So now he'll go to the free throw line because of his efforts.
0 for 2 tonight from the free throw line, Courtney is.
Johnson's free throw, kaboom. 42-28 now, Plymouth. Again, a full court press put on here now, backed up a little bit. Randy with the dribble. Spins off his man across the timeline. Now looks for some help. Randy with a stutter step. Layup, score! What a move by Randy! Under a minute to go. 44-28 Plymouth. That was a huge bucket right there. Here's a 3-11 McFarland. Answered right back. Cardell McFarland, the 6'1 senior, drains a home run, 44-31. Not many threes in this game for the Bulldogs. Matter of fact, they're first. And that was a foot shot from outside the arc. Davis fouled. And Lander will get called for it.
Lander picks up his second, but only the team's 6th.
Inbounding will be Jacob Palmer across the way, right in front of the ISSA media table there. The scorer's bench.
30 seconds.
Clinton has the basketball with 28 seconds. Lander guards him. Clinton gets a buy-in. Clinton now with 22 seconds. Over to Randy. Down to 18 seconds.
No count. Now they get one.
Randy with a count now, needs help. The count continues. 10 seconds to Randy to the free throw line. There's the cut, Randy. Baseline drive. Kept it off. Startley. Randy got it back. 2 seconds. A 3 and away. Randy Davis at the horn. Oh, baby. Randy Davis just nailed down a 3 at the horn. In the third quarter. 47-31 Plymouth on AM 1050 Sports. Indiana, are you ready? Plymouth fans across the states, listening in worldwide on the web. Your Pilgrims are 8 minutes away from being crowned 3A state champions. Clinton off the inbound has the basketball, Plymouth going right to left. Clinton in trouble, scored away by McFarland. McFarland tries to dribble in, layup good, but no! Loose ball, back to Randy. He's got Jason ahead of him. With Neinlinger, the Jason layup, score!
What a turnaround. A point-blank layup missed by Bonsi. We scored the other end.
39-31 Plymouth. For a right side Price. Dribbles in. Jumper from the elbow. Good.
Nice jumper.
Tyler Price. Here's Randy getting by his man Lander. A 2-on-1 again. Randy scores low. It stayed out, but he did draw the foul.
Randy will go to the line and shoot 2. Not sure Jack wants this kind of pace, but we can do it. Tyler Price picks up the foul. The good news is that puts them in the bonus. He's going to shoot 2 on this one anyway, but for the next one, if they foul on the ground, we will go to the line to shoot. And now we're talking fourth quarter free throws, Tony.
Free throw by Randy. Get in there, and it does.
There's the first one in the fourth quarter.
50-33 Plymouth. Randy's second free throw. 2 dribbles, 3 dribbles. He eyes, he flies, and the junior hits that one. 51-33. Lander on the left wing side. To the left side, trying to dribble in. Kick to Lander. To the cutter, Waddell, who scores. Good ball move here by Bossi. 51-35. Here's a lead to Randy. Good catch at midcourt. There he goes for the layup again. He draws the foul.
Randy will go back to the line. Evansville Bossi not happy with that call, but I thought there was a lot of contact, Tony.
I'm going to tell you something, Larry. It's almost like deja vu 2 years ago in the fourth quarter when we see Randy Davis come in and just want to take over a basketball game.
Well, I tell you what, the other thing, Tony, you give him 2 minutes on the bench, 2.5 minutes on the bench to catch his breath. He looks stronger now than he did at the start of the game. He is really explosive right now.
Free throw by RD is good.
Very explosive, 20 points on the game, and that rest did him some good.
He is 7-7 from the free throw line, coming up with his 8th attempt right now. Couple of dribbles. He eyes, he flies, and he got it! Randy Davis, a free throw, long lead to Lander, dribbled around one, stops and pops a 3, and got it!
Wow.
Lander with a big answer back for Evansville Bossi.
They can score in a flash.
1 minute gone by in the fourth, 53-38 Plymouth. Renz trying to create a little space. Now over to Clinton. Now to Palmer. Over to Neidlinger. Neidlinger now to Randy.
Make this offense sing right now is what Jack's thinking, because they can't score and we have the ball.
Amen. Palmer with it at the top of the key. Palmer looks for some help. There's Randy. Lander tried to steal it, couldn't. Randy protects the ball. Now he's trapped. Got it over to the open Palmer. Open Neidlinger. Nope. Palmer kicks it back out. Near wing. Renz. Now with a Neidlinger. Back out to Renz. Renz with a pass fake. Dribbles into the right elbow. Foul call on Bossi.
Jason Renz will go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. This is Plymouth basketball in the fourth quarter. When you have a lead, you make them foul. You make them work on defense.
Timeout call. 6:21 left to go in the game. Plymouth 53, Bossi 38 in the 3A state battles from Conseco. Back with more after this. J.R. eyes, he flies, got that one too. 55-38 Plymouth. On the left wing side, Tyler Price goes in down low. Spin move, Johnson score. Once they get Johnson open like that, he's just tough. 55-40 now the score. Randy Davis over to Renz. Far side to Neidlinger. Now to Palmer. Around to Davis.
Double team.
Davis at the timeline, trapped. Forced a pass. Lander got his hand in. Randy goes to get it, and he gets fouled.
Oh, Randy bailed himself out there as he made it. Randy upset now. Wanted somebody to come to the ball, I guess.
Look at the fire in this next
yeah. Chad and everybody talking to him, getting him back into focus, and he's back into focus already. That's the mature Randy, not the Randy of a couple years ago.
You betcha, Larry. That's an excellent point. And now he'll go to the free throw line.
He used his quickness to get the ball back after he turned it over and get fouled.
You can just look at Randy's face and see not only maturity, but this is where he wants to be. This is what he's worked for. And he drains that free throw. He is now officially from the free throw line 9 of 9.
Unbelievable. 5 in a row in this fourth quarter. 2 by Jason Renz. That makes 7 in a row.
Second free throw. Come on! 57-40. Plymouth leading Evansville. Bossi trying to drive in and drawing the foul was Jeremy Waddell.
Well, I tell you right now, Bossi just seems like they can score on us at will. I don't know if we're because of a little tired here or what, but they are really looking great on offense.
To the free throw line goes Jeremy Waddell, where this season he's been 51%. And he is shooting his first free throw tonight and gets it.
5 points for Jeremy on the night.
57-41 Plymouth, 5:48 to go in the fourth quarter.
Jared Wendell going to check in. Going to give a good hand here for Nick Nylander.
You betcha. Nice job by Nick.
Huge minutes off the bench by Nick Nylander. Wow, this is still lasting a long time.
Waddell's free throw up, and he missed it. Rebound tipped up. Back to Price. He kicked it back out to McFarland. To the right side, stolen by Rands. What a read to Randy up ahead. Breakaway layup, Randy. Bingo! Randy Davis makes it 59-41 Plymouth. Again, the defense creates the offense. McFarland 1-on-1, got a break. Layup, got it.
Wow,
He's good. McFarland, beautiful layup. Randy Davis. Well, slow it down a little bit as Clinton gets it into the hands of Renz on a cross-court feed. Now to Randy at the top. Randy Davis, marked up by McFarland. That's been a fun matchup all night long. Randy takes it to the hole, dumped it up to Palmer, but he doesn't shoot it. Lost the ball.
Behind.
Palmer tries to get it back, trying to call the timeout. Instead of jump ball call. And it's going to be Evansville Boston.
That's the possession there.
Down to 5:02. 59-43 score. It'll be Lander with the basketball across the timeline. Lander at the people and the ball deflected by Britton. Got it over to McFarland nonetheless. McFarland spins away from Britton. Now he pops a three. And he scored and drew the foul. Wow, that's just big time right there.
Again, they were down 11 last week in the third quarter and came back to win. Evansville Bossy Bean Day.
59-46. 4:50 and McFarland has just nailed a big three for Evansville Bossy. And it goes to the line.
97-1.
That foul was assessed to Chad Clinton.
18 points now for McFarland, and now missed the free throw.
Here on Chad. Down he goes. Loose ball. Chad got it back and he lost it out of bounds.
Yeah.
No foul called as Clinton was landed on.
Break's not going our way all of a sudden.
So now Bossy will have a chance to pick up another opportunity to score here.
Got to play some chest-up defense.
Lander will be inbounding right to the basket here for Evansville Bossy.
$25 points for Randy Davis right now. 16 for Wendell. 18 for McFarland. 7 for Lander for Evansville Bossy.
I'm glad you made that mistake because I was worrying about making that all week long. Lander will inbound for Bossy. Caught in the corner by Price. Back into Lander. He's going to try to dump it back out, and it's going to be caught by Price out high. Now to McFarland. He straddles that timeline, doesn't he?
Randy's going to take him.
McFarland between the legs dribble right now. Stops, kicks it off to the right side. Here comes a three by Waddell. Got it.
Wow.
Look out. Here comes Bossy. 59-48. They apply the press now, full court. Jason Reds with the basketball. Still in the backcourt to the middle, Cutter Palmer, and he's fouled by Johnson out high.
11-point lead. They cut it from 16 to 11. And now they're going to go down and shoot two as they are in the double bonus.
We'll go to the free throw line. 4:22 left to go in this one.
Palmer at the line to shoot two of the most important free throws of his career. Fisher was a little confused maybe on who the foul was on. They're looking for numbers.
Palmer to the free throw line. Jacob, 56% on the season for the Plymouth senior. 636 minutes logged by this young man. He's getting a chance to shoot a couple free throws here. The first one is up, and it is too hard. No good. Come on, Jake, settle down, son.
Yeah, just put Bossy once. They want us to not score. It's actually
10-point lead here, 59-49.
They corrected that score.
The free throw is up, and it is no good either. Long rebound after Johnson. Bossy has Price with it. To the left side, Johnson spin move. Got out of the rock. Nope, he didn't.
Jason Renz, great defensive play. That's what we needed. Nick Nylander going to come back in here. See who he's going to come in for. Going to come in for Jake Palmer.
Coach Hines saying that wasn't a travel. It'll be a full court press put on here by the Bulldogs. Renz will inbound right to the basket. Caught by Randy Davis. Across the timeline. Randy splits it. Oh, nice back over to Nylander who lost it. Look out. Bossy off the steal. There's Johnson up ahead to Lander. Lander in trouble. Threw it away because he got fouled.
Jason Renz with the foul. And had to put Bossy at the line to shoot two. So see how they hit their free throws. Well, we just that 16-point lead comfortably. We knew Bossy was going to come at us sometime, and they did.
They're making their run now as they had this entire postseason.
Jack's asking Randy to pull it back out and make the clock run.
Yes.
He tried a fancy pass there to Nick, and Nick just couldn't handle it.
Lander at the line. And he misses the first one. Score remains 59-49.
7 points for Lander on the night. His first free throw, though, was a miss.
Lander normally a 75% shooter from the charity stripe. Second free throw, that one's better, and now his team trails by 9.
And they get a chance to set up the press.
59-50. Plymouth has the basketball, they break the press. Clinton has a 3-on-2, but he'll just pull it out. John, go right open window for the layup. Yes!
Beard window.
61-50 now, Plymouth. Hand off to the right side to Price. Pull up, kick down to the baseline to Johnson. Armstrong for two. He caught it on the low block. 61-52 now. Clinton lost the ball. Midcourt still managed to get it to Renz. Corner window, shot fake. Beautiful move for two. Wow, Jerry Window. That's incredible. 63-52. Back the other way. Johnson blocked from behind indeed. Jump ball call. Plymouth possession.
Timeout, Plymouth.
They got a timeout.
Wow, he goes down, scores 2 layups, and then goes down and blocks a layup from Bossy. Bossy had a layup there, and it was blocked from behind, and we get the ball.
Timeout called. We'll take a 30-second break and come back here to Conseco. Plymouth on top, 63-52. Bossy trying to make
state championship in England on That's cool.
You betcha, Sky. Off the inbound. Plymouth has the basketball and the lead. And Davis is pass the front foot over to Clinton. Good play as he was there to help out. Maliger right baseline. Oh, lost the ball. Evansville Bossy comes away with it.
Got to be strong here at this time of the game.
Here's speaking of strong, Johnson lost the ball, but he's able to get it back for Evansville. Now in the hands of the left. Double team is 3-0 rebound off Randy. He lost him out of bounds.
Poor choice by McFarland, but he got a break as the ball went out of bounds off Randy. 11-point lead, Plymouth, 3:06 left in the game.
There we go at the inbound. Taken out high by Price. Price to the right wing side. Moving in Lander for the free throw line. The jumper off the rim, no good. Rebound, Johnson of Evansville, Bossy. And he was fouled on the floor, no shot.
Jason Renz could not get the rebound. Bossy picks up an offensive rebound and will go to the line to shoot 2.
My head's hurting. 63-52. 2:56 to go in the fourth.
Johnson's really worked hard to pick up his game here in the second half.
He's now got 7 points. And to the line goes Johnson, where he is 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. Normally a 70% shooter. The lefty left it go and misses that.
1 of 4.
Well, keep talking about his free throw attempts.
They missed 3 free throws in this fourth quarter right now. So far, Bossy has. There's 2.
And there's 6 of 14 from the line tonight, Larry, total.
Palmer comes back in for Nick Nylander.
Second free throw will be coming up to Johnson. 2 dribbles, spins the ball in his hands, 3 dribbles, lets it go, got it. 10-point lead Plymouth. Full court press again by Bossy. Randy in the backcourt in trouble, able to get it off to Renz, the safety. Now Lionel in right side to Chad. Terrell cutting in. Shot big layup, no foul. Rebound Renz. An offensive board. You better mark down with 2:43 left. That was huge. Thomas found out high there, the IHSA emblem at midcourt. Stops the clock at 2:38.
Wendell tried a great ball fake, but then the third Evansville Boston player hassled him, and he couldn't make the layup. Jason grabs the offensive bound and kicks it out so we can run some clock and get Randy at the line.
Another timeout. We'll pay some more bills. 63-53 Plymouth, and free throws coming to the Phillies when we return.
Buying your first home is a large step, and First Minerals may be ready to give you a step up. With the first-time home buyer loan program, you can save hundreds of dollars.
Davis with a couple of dribbles.
It's your best.
He eyes, he flies. He's now 11 for 11.
Wow,
Huge selection from Ozzy's.
RD, the junior.
26 points right now for RD.
Here comes his second.
College is looking at him tonight.
You betcha. Second free throw. Rolls out. The rebound to Boston. Price has it. He'll dribble it up the court himself. Down to 2.5 to go in the game. 64-53 Plymouth. They're on top. This is McFarland dribbling. Beautiful move with his layup, and he drew the foul.
He'll foul on the ground before the shot, but again, they're in a double bonus, so he'll go line to shoot two. Our defense really struggling. I don't think that's going to be against Randy.
Now let's just recall about the lowest paying throughout American Credit. Take the retail delivery for participating months dealers stock by 407. Call 1-800-258-474. Details from cost and terms. Automobile Magazine 107 continues 12 to 6.
To the free throw line, McFarland, and he delivers and hits. McFarland now with 18 points, 19 points. He is now 3 of 5 from the line on the evening. Second free throw is coming. It is up. It is good. So McFarland hits it. Here comes Pitt the other way for Plymouth. Down to Davis. He gets grabbed. Still kicked it out the Reds. What a great play. To Clinton. Clinton to the cutter. Palmer to Wendell. Randy. He'll bring it back out again. Down to 2-10. Randy dribbles through some traffic, hangs in the air to pass it off to Clinton over to Reds. We're spreading them out now. And Reds is fouled out high. Then he takes one for the team there.
Jason hit his first 2 free throws in this quarter. He's going to be back at the line to do it again. See if he can stretch his lead back out to 10-11.
Saturday and Sunday till 5 online at ShanePro.com. Right now, your Kroger Plus card is the key to special 4-day sales savings. Where your lucky number is 7. Get a dozen green day sales Kroger large for 7.
Ice in his vein.
Jason, 76% free throw shooter this season.
3 for 3 tonight. All in the fourth quarter. The 10-point lead.
Second free throw by JR.
11-point lead.
66-55 Plymouth.
Let's get a stop here.
Lander on the left wing side, down to McFarland at the top. McFarland dribbles into the lane, got the layup.
Wow, unbelievable.
That's just an athlete right there. Here's Clinton. The other way, lost the ball, big court, got it back, and now he double dribbles. That getting to like that call.
The price is too high. Nowadays,
Zach Edison vying for his second state title.
7 turnovers for Plymouth, 15 for Boston.
And his 34-year tenure. Here's McFarland for 3. No good. Tipped down by Ronell. Kicked it to Lander. It's jumper good from 10 feet out on the wing. 66-59. Bossy trying to make a late run with a minute and a half left. And Renz fouled out in the backcourt. Stopping the clock at a minute 33.
Well, there's definitely no quit this Bossy team, that's for sure.
No, sir.
They just keep coming at you, coming at you, coming at you. They can score quickly. And Lander, all these kids could just hit the jumpers. Jason Wren back at the line where he's 4 of 4.
Free throw up. Yes!
Now 5 of 5.
8 points or 7 points now for Jason Renz tonight.
8-point lead, now a 9 if he hits this one, and he does.
Bingo!
9-point lead for Plymouth.
68-59 Plymouth. A minute and a half to go in the game. The Plymouth fans begin to stand. On the left wing side, McFarland. McFarland traveled. Great defense by Plymouth.
We got the defense when we needed it, right there.
He tried to split a double team, and wasn't going to happen. So now with a minute 24 left.
Still got to break this press.
68-59 Plymouth. Renz tries the inbound, caught in the backcourt. Clinton back to Renz. Beautiful play to the right side of Randy. To the middle man. Palmer in the offensive court to Clinton. Clinton with the basketball. Now to Renz. To Palmer. to Randy on the right side. Down to a minute 10 and a foul is called.
Unbelievable. It is really looking good now. Randy at the line. Again, totally focused. Randy's only missed one free throw on the entire night. He's 11 for 12, so 26 points. Jason Rentz 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Chad Clinton 2 of 2.
Davis's free throw.
Perfect.
That's perfect. Minute 11 remaining. Davis's second free throw.
6-point lead, now to go to 11.
11 and 12. 12.
Got it.
13 now. 14. As now Lander has the basketball across the timeline with a minute 8 left. Hops in the lane, got away with the walk, but still scored enough. He got called for the walk after all.
Two big turnovers by Bossy late in the fourth quarter here has really hurt their chances of coming back.
Timeout called by Bossy. Minute 5 left to go. Well, Larry will keep it here.
11-point lead. Keep on going here. We talked about it all season long, even keel, and we're doing it here again tonight in this fourth quarter. Bossy's made a great run at it. They've scored just an enormous amount of points in this fourth quarter, but we've just been able to match them and keep this lead going. 23 of 27 for the line. We have 23 points for the free throw line, Tony. Unbelievable. 85% free throw shooting. They're at 53% for the game, 9 of 17.
You know, I've been doing this now for Plymouth for almost 13 years, and I've just never felt like I'm feeling right now as Davis grabs the inbound guy over to Rand's great play. Rand's though fouled and stolen away by Bossy. They get it to Langer up strong. Shot no good. Rebound Plymouth. Clinton tries to go up court and he's fouled from behind by Langer.
Randy Davis got a hand on that shot. No foul called against Randy. His quick hands coming line again. Jack still coaching out there how to beat this press. I tell you, when you have this many good athletes against you, which Bossy has some great physical athletes, the press is difficult.
The Plymouth bench. Well, really anticipating this time to wind down, which shows 55 seconds left on the clock, Plymouth, Indiana. Looking over to the far side for something. The Evansville Boston player who went hiding at the media table, but everything's okay.
Okay,
Yep, Johnson, who was hustling for that ball, tried to save it.
we were screened off of the fact that
It is up, and it rolls in. All season long right there, folks. That's why he's tops on the team for the charity stripe.
soft
Yes, sir.
bounced lightly on the rim and then rolled in.
Second free throw on its way. Yes! 72-59 Plymouth. Down to 52 seconds. McFarland to the right side. A three on the way by Waddell. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Loose. Got by Price. Sergeant Burke on the baseline. Good. Stopping the clock with 42 seconds left, and Renz was slow in getting up after this timeout call, but he's going to be all right, as he's going to jog his way back, and he looks like he's hurting. You don't usually see a grimace on Jason Renz's face, but that time there is one. 42 seconds left. With the run down. They got it over length to the corner. Press put on by Bossy. Rentz catches. Stops off both foul, and now this time he's fouled. Stopping the clock at 40 seconds.
Ryan Camp picks up the foul, and Jason Rentz will go to shoot. And Bossy still will not lay down.
Jason Rentz to the free throw line. He's had such a great night. He missed his first free throw and he's disgusted with himself.
All right.
That's the mentality it's been all season long. Have Rentz to the line for a second free throw. That one no good. And Bossy grabs the rebound. Here's Camp. Out left to the right side. Lander to McFarland, a three, no good. Off roughly by the pitch, clear out toward midcourt, goes out of bounds. And a Plymouth ball.
30
minutes left to go in the game, Larry.
Terrific.
The Plymouth fans begin to stand. And you know what? I'm going to too.
And Evansville Boss is going to bring in their substitutes. Let's see if Plymouth does the same. There's a chance for some of these kids to get in here that work hard and practice every day. They've given up the ship with 30 seconds left, and Plymouth up 72-61.
I have waited in my career of 20 years to have this happen.
Into the game.
John Scott hugging Jacob Palmer, tears of joy streaming from Palmer's face. 30 seconds for the state title. Those six windowns, Randy Johnson, down to 28.
97-1 Hank FM. We really do play anything country.
20 seconds. Davis baseline, kicks off the Welch. 15 seconds, Plymouth, Indiana. The basketball, the Plymouth fans across the play. 10 seconds, Plymouth, Indiana.
Why not be take my arms.
Plymouth state title champions, buddy. Better than it.
Take my lips let me when I cry. And I know that I know so you took
and industrial building services. General contractor specializing in helping you build your business. Whether it's at your site, and Vector Construction will meet or exceed your building requirements on budget and on time. Call Ben Vector Construction today at 935-0404. Let us help you build your business. That's 935-0404. Van Vector Construction. Let us help build your business.
That's with having a short summer for the month of March. Buy 5 bags of salt in any size and get one free.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah, baby.
Some cat was on Florida called. He's got 20 people in the hotel room listening on the internet. Who? Paul Martindale. Swing. Oh, they're right. I'm like, holy shit, okay. Good job, guys.
Go Big Red.
Yes.
why not be take my
In addition to the award, Indiana Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the presentation of the runner-up medals. Making the presentation of the runner-up medals from the IHSA Executive Committee, Mr. Herb Bressler, High School.
Go back to you for a quick 1-minute break, and we're going to come back with more of the first game show in just a moment.
At Lake City Bank. Where are we? Lake Well, you can understand that. First thing right here, those warriors, panthers, and tigers. Children of the lights. Lake City Bank.
We welcome you back here to the Advanced Construction postgame show as Evansville Bossy getting it out. In just a few moments. Athletic. How about this? How's it feel?
This is awesome. This is so awesome.
It's never get better than this.
I'm doing that. Thanks, Tony.
Well, you know, you take a look at how this game played out for the Pilgrims, going up against a very tough minded Evansville Bossy squad. The Bulldogs, they come down and end up Pilgrims with the victory here tonight. Final score 72-61. We're going to try to get some players as they become available here. Randy, we're going to begin in a few moments. And see, continue. And such. We'll be talking with Chad here in just a few moments. And now the players are going to go get their introductions. They're going to get their awards. And hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to some players.
First to Jason Brent. PJ Cretter. Jared Wendell. Chad Clinton. Randy Davis. Nick Neidlinger. Jacob Palmer. Sam Falstad. Jeremy Reyes. Byron Falstad. Ryan Welch. Blaine Schaefer. Manager Nolan Downs. Manager Kerry Edison. Assistant coach Tony Pothar. Assistant coach Zach Scott. Assistant coach Joel Brindle. Assistant coach Michael Edison. Assistant coach John Scott. And your head coach, the scoring totals on the ball game for Evansville Bossy. Cardell Rice, 2 points. Tyler Price, 7 points. Jeremy Waddell, 8 points. Courtney Johnson, 8 points. Matt Landry, 10 points. Brian, 4 points. And Cardell McFarland, 22 points. For Plymouth, Nick Nightingale, 7 points. Jason Grants, 8 points. Chad Clinton, 9 points. Jared Wendell, 20 points. And Randy Davis, 28 points.
Scott, we're going to throw it back to you. We'll wait for some interviews.
This is Jennifer Lee from Oliver's Work and Service as the program wends our way from one victory to the next. On the road to state finals, we at Oliver's Work would like to extend our thanks to Coach Edison and the team for their efforts, your attitude, and your perseverance. You've given our community even more reasons.
That's the first one. So here again, we're going to get a chance to talk with Coach Edison in just a few moments, as now the photo op is done. And we're going to talk with Coach. And he's now getting a chance to come over this way. Chance to talk to him just for a few moments. Coach, congratulations, Toby. What an effort by your group.
Not any different than what they've been doing effort-wise, Tony, and today we had to have the effort and play smart as well, so for the most part I thought we did. I think we were pretty fortunate to get off to a pretty good start because second half, I didn't feel like we could stop them at any time there late in that third quarter and that fourth quarter. They were just pretty much, we're trading baskets. So, you know, we got that early you to eat, and about kind of stayed there from then on. Boy, I tell you, everybody steps up. Jared Wendell being one of them. What a great game he had. Not uncommon in a game of this magnitude, or a lot of games of this magnitude where you have a Wendell or a Nick Neidlinger, somebody unexpected that steps up, in some way or another. But, they got some points on the boards for us, but boy, some other people stepped up in ways that I don't think our fans understand totally yet, or most people don't, but for us, coaches just thought was huge. Jack, congratulations, buddy. Very proud of you, and we'll see you here in a few days. Thanks, Tony. There he is, Jack Larson, head coach of the Plymouth Programs. Jason Rins, get over here, baby, with that big trophy. How about it, baby? Oh, it's awesome. How about it, baby? It's awesome. Chad Clinton getting a chance to hold up. How's this feel, man? Congratulations. Trester Award winner. Did you see it coming? No, it didn't even matter to me after the state championship. That's been my dream since I was 3. So, it's just awesome. Congratulations, kid. Way to go.
Thank you so much. It feels amazing right now.
You know what? Evansville Bossy presented an awful lot of problems for everybody, obviously, with the talent. But you guys, once again, one of the most prepared teams in the state of Indiana coming through.
They're just a great team. We can tell that fourth quarter why they're here. Their French style defense and just great quickness. And we really keyed on a few things. And we took it to them.
As a leader, even you came up with that chant, talk about that harder, but how got you here?
I think we came up with that around the Concord game because, the atmosphere that we started playing in those tough away conference games we had. We didn't want emotion to determine the game and the outcome. And we just stuck with that the rest of the year. It's a credit to all the seniors and the big-time players like Randy and Nick that been great tonight. Players that came on big. Jared, the coaches, the players, everybody.
Boys, go enjoy the rest of this. I'm so damn proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tony. All right, Jeremy Rins also. He had a chance to join his eye. What a great opportunity. Tony Ponto, baby. State champion. Unbelievable. State champion. What a feeling it's in. And it doesn't matter. He's one of those guys who took it out of the start and just finished it off. So great win. Unbelievable. We're going to try to get Randy here real quick. Randy with his student body. Randy. Sorry, man. Nice shot. All right, we could get Randy. That's all right. Here's holding up the trophy even as we speak. Obviously, the IHSA won't allow us to really do a lot of interviewing unless we go into the media room, which requires more equipment, and it's just not really possible to get all the interviews that we really want to try to do. But we're trying to get as much as possible here. It's nice to get the comments from Coach Edison and get an opportunity to get his thoughts on this one. Folks, we're going to come back and we're going to get ready